promised, I'm just logging on here, making this video. I just returned from Monroeville's post-convention tour. I was out in Utah, at Salt Lake City for doTERRA's convention the second week of September. I have so much information that I have been processing and using the oils and using the new products. And I wanted to have some experience with them before I came on here and made this video for everybody. But I have taken a ton of notes, so I'm going to be reading some notes, showing you some products, and I might even break this up into 2 videos because it might get a little bit extensive. Please excuse the traffic behind me. As I'm traveling, you don't get much free time without kids, so I literally pulled off on the side of the road where I felt like I was kind of safe. And yes, this is kind of safe for this area, but what is doTERRA about? And they just came right out and said it this year. They are in pursuit for purity. So what does that mean to you? Does that mean that it is pure? Does it mean it's clean? Does it mean it can mean so many things? And their pursuit for purity is so much more to them than just giving you a pure product that is unadulterated, undiluted, no synthetics, just 100% pure, that works so well with our body. But that also means to them purity in kindness, and what are we delivering to the farmers that we're working with, and what kind of a change are we making in the world. And they said even having the thought of doing something bad is not pure. Like, you just cannot even have that in your bones, in your body. They're just wanting to make a change for us, wanting to make a change in the lives of so many of everybody. They want doTERRA in every single home, and that is their goal. And healthcare is shifting. You're going to see a huge shift within the next 10 years. Practitioners, pharmacists, in fall 2020, they're opening up an oncology center. So this is, this is a multi-billion-dollar company. doTERRA is huge, and they are debt-free. I mean, do you know how many companies are debt-free? And doTERRA is only 11 years old. It's a baby company, and they're debt-free. I mean, that means that they're doing amazing things and changing the world, and they're working with the farmers, and they're cutting out the middleman, and they're giving fair wages. And this is creating such a spiral effect, and just helping change so many lives around the entire world. It's amazing. So they're privately owned. Like I said, multi-billion-dollar company. They didn't have to take out loans, or you can't buy stock in doTERRA, so they didn't have to borrow money. They're not at the mercy of these lenders, so they're doing what's right. So no cutting corners, no adulteration, not cutting the farmers out, going through the middleman, straight to the farmer. But this is an invitation for all other essential oil companies to either step it up or get out of the business. Like, stop producing an oil that is cut down and adulterated or diluted or somehow not pure. Like, doTERRA is like, come on, people. Like, tell the other companies, like, either step it up or get out. Like, you have got to put people first, and healthcare, like, this is the way it's going, is into healthcare. But with the transparency of doTERRA is amazing. There is no other company that you're going to find that you can look on the bottom of every single bottle and look up a testing number. Go to source2u.com or the app and see all the testing results. You don't get that at the doctor's offices. The big pharma is not transparent to the doctors that are prescribing these drugs of what is in that medication. Nobody knows. doTERRA is telling you all the testing results. They have third-party, unbiased testing. So they're the world's largest essential oil company in the world. The world's largest, not just the United States, the world's largest. I think there's only 3 companies that you can get a pure, undiluted, unadulterated essential oil in the whole entire world. doTERRA. There's another small company in Australia, And then there's another small company in Europe. And that's coming straight from our third-party testing source, who has said that they have tested every single essential oil company on the market. And there are only 3 that you can get pure essential oils from. So doTERRA's market is huge. It's a worldwide market. They have 19, they have markets in 19 different countries right now, or what I want to say, not markets, but facilities in 19 different countries. So they're huge. So let's talk about convention, the new releases. There's 11 new products releases. These are game changers. This is, for some of these could be life-saving for people. Let me talk about one that is, all right, I have a couple other things I want to talk about first. So, three key things I want to talk with you about is convention takeaways that I had. Those were some of them that I already said. Product info and how to start taking action with these new products and incorporating them into your lifestyle. So this was my second convention that I attended. It was mind-blowing. There were 35,000 people who attended this convention. doTERRA fills 2 arenas. It is mind-blowing. We have 3 days of 8 hours of lecture, and it is doctors and psychologists and veterinarians. I mean, so many different, professional people who are really into studying the chemical composition and how these really work with our body. They gave us case studies from their Prime Meridian clinics that they had opened, that they actually have doctors and physicians working with them, and they're integrating the holistic approach to healthcare. So one thing was Dr. Flora. He is an oncologist. He came on stage and announced that he is partnering with doTERRA to open the first doTERRA Integrative Holistic Oncology Center. This is going to open in fall 2020. This is going to be in Kentucky. So they're partnering with St. Elizabeth Healthcare. It's going to be called the, I might mess the wording up on this, but doTERRA Integrative Oncology Center. So this came from a wellness advocate who was being treated with Dr. Flora for her, I don't know if she had a breast cancer or some sort of a cancer, but she felt this strong urge, but also anxiety to open the conversation of, can we use natural medicine and integrate that into my plan, Dr. Flora? And she brought him all the research of essential oils and the chemical composition and the constituents and the clinical studies that, there's thousands of clinical trials and studies out there, and PubMed studies on essential oils. So she brought this all to him, and he studied and studied and studied it, and he decided, yes, I want to partner with doTERRA, and yes, we're going to open up an oncology center that is integrated with doTERRA. This is amazing. This is mind-blowing. This is some of the stuff that, you guys, this is changing healthcare. And you all watching this are ahead of the game because you're partnering with me and with doTERRA, and we're starting this, taking care of ourselves and our spouses and our children and our loved ones. And it's amazing that we're doing this. And I'm so happy that you're doing this with me. All right, so let me flip my notes here. So basically, what I had here is just treating the whole patient. This is a shift in healthcare. This is really a defining moment. So many years people have seen essential oils as a placebo effect. And this here, partnering with practitioners and facilities, is going to get rid of that placebo effect where people think that they just smell good. No, there's real clinical trials to this. This is real medicine. We're using this in integration with, Western medicine and pharmacology. And we're going to have like this beautiful symbiotic relationship with Western medicine and, holistic, and just treating the whole body and looking at the entire body and not just picking out and pinpointing, do you have a heart concern, or do you have cholesterol or a liver concern? So let me continue here. But doTERRA said, again, they want to take a new branding position, and that is their pursuit for purity. So there's a lot of companies out there who are saying, comparing themselves to doTERRA. And why? Why are they comparing themselves to doTERRA? Saying, we are as good as doTERRA but cheaper. We are better than doTERRA. Or, there's so many things out there, but is that company transparent? And why are they doing it cheaper? What is their mission? Is their, mission just to make money? Or, they're cutting down farmers if they're doing it cheaper. There's just so many things. Or are they adulterating it to make it cheaper? Or are they diluting it to make it cheaper? So know what you're getting. The integrity of this company is just beyond. So they had made the statement that they are committed to helping more people come off prescription medications and prescription drug dependencies. So 50% of Americans are on at least one prescription drug. I think this is a huge statement for a company to make, that they are committed to helping people around the world come off medications. I mean, this is huge, and they're prepared to take this action. The products that they're coming out with have really shown. Of course, some people really need to be on life-saving prescription drugs, and I'm always recommending to work with your doctors with anything that you're integrating. But you know what? If your doctor's not willing to hear you out on this, fire your doctor. Nobody said that you have to listen to them. Find a new doctor. Find somebody who's willing to work with you in integrating holistic medication. I don't want to call it medication, but holistic approach with your medication. So find a practitioner that will work with you. Let me see here. Sorry about that. So, again, doTERRA working on empowering on both sides of the bottle. That means empowering us as consumers and empowering the farmers and giving them, a fair pay and changing the lives of themselves. So they made the statement that doTERRA doesn't buy farms, they build farmers. So it's just amazing to see how they change lives. 98% of doTERRA's essential oils are proprietary and exclusive to doTERRA only. Farmers don't want to pair with anybody else except for doTERRA because they're not getting fair pay. I mean, yes, they have to go through a little bit more to make sure that their oils are uncontaminated and unadulterated, but doTERRA pays them more. So which would you rather have? They just have such a mission and the sustainability plan to not over harvest and eradicate a species, where a lot of companies have done that and have paid hefty penalties and fines for doing that, endangering species. 80% of essential oil companies have adulterated oils. And these are just notes that I made, guys, that I wanted to shoot back to you. So Prime Meridian Clinics, they have human-based clinical trials and research. This is amazing. So here we go. 13 new products that doTERRA came out with. We're going to start getting into here. So we are so equipped right now. I mean, more equipped than ever, and every year it's going to get better and better and better. It's amazing. This is the first thing that we're going to go over. It's the adaptive. It's a trio. I'm going to open it up right here for us. I have not started taking the capsules yet. I want to kind of do like a 30-day case study on myself. So it is a supplement. Where am I going here with the camera? A undiluted oil, so it's a concentrate. And then this is a roller bottle, so it's already diluted for you to put directly on your skin with fractionated coconut oil. And this is meant to be used as a trio. It's a system. So the adaptive, this is going to help so many people with mental health issues and issues with depression or anxiety, or just feeling that weight on you, or situational things. I mean, people are struggling with this and embarrassed, or they're struggling with it and they don't want to take prescription meds because they have heard about the side effects of antidepressants and anti-anxiety and SSRIs, and the long-term effects of using these medications is not good. um, and even the dependency that our bodies build up and the tolerance, we will have to continue taking more and more of that. And just where does it stop? I used to take anti-anxiety medications and I start feeling like a zombie. I just felt like I didn't feel anymore. And I was so happy to have doTERRA in my life at that point, and weaning off of those medications with my doctor very, very slowly. He was open to, me using essential oils and weaning off of those. It took, I want to say, months, maybe a whole month or 2 months to get off of that medication. And it was hard and I felt sick and I just wanted to go back to taking it because it was easier. But I'm so happy that I'm off of them. I feel so much better. I feel like a person again. I feel like me. But this coming out makes me so excited because I can take something and I can feel natural, and feel healthy about it. So the oil blend, the oil, and then there's the roller version of it, ready to apply. There was a double-blind study, and I just want to say that this, as a side note, lavender alone was shown to be as or even more effective than benzodiazepines like Xanax and their effect on the brain. This is amazing. Lavender alone, just using lavender. Lavender is in this entire system, all three of these oils. So if lavender alone can be shown to be as or even more effective than medications like Xanax, then why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we using something natural? This works on our limbic system to support. And what it does is it helps by influencing thoughts and emotions and behaviors. So what you would do with this oil blend, this is the straight blend, you can use this in diluting or diffusing 3 to 4 drops in your office or bedroom, wherever you're spending a lot of time, in your car while you're driving. This is going to help take the edge off in the moment. Feelings of worry, stress, tension, anxiety. And then the roller, the benefit of having this roller is you can carry this in your pocket, your backpack, the kids in their backpack, your purse. Have this so accessible that this is used for in that moment whenever you're feeling that, oh my gosh, like I can feel my anxiety rising and I need this right now. You're going to put this on your pulse points, put some on your hands, cuff it over your hands, and deep inhale. Just take a few deep breaths and relax your mind. And that is going to go straight from your olfactory bulb to the back, stimulating your limbic system to release that serotonin and that calming feeling. It is amazing what that sense of smell can trigger, and getting the essential oils to the brain so quickly through your olfactory system is amazing. And then lastly, set this down somewhere. This is the adaptive supplement. You will take one of these a day. So this is 30-day supply. Let me see here. So this is a systemic support, supporting your neurological and biochemical pathways. Some of the key components of this is the ahi flower, which is a dense plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. This is really to help support brain function. It's amazing. GABA. GABA is the brakes for the brain. This is like helping your brain to say, whoa, like settle down, slow down. Let's evaluate this and calm yourself. So this is going to help move your brain or your body into a lower gear and basically reevaluate. So do a little bit more research on GABA, G-A-B-A. And then the selenium root, 4 main alkaloids, is a neurotransmitter support for your body. And then, so I wrote here, it's just a chill pill. It takes the edge off when you're feeling stress or worry, or like everything is kind of taking over. So this is meant to take on a daily basis. Like a lot of medications that you take that you have to build up a supply in your body, this does not. They have shown that within the first 24 hours, they had a ton of clinical trials on this, basically showing that this is in your system and working within the first 24 hours. But you want to continue that, taking it daily. If you're already taking SSRIs or any other anti-anxiety or antidepressants, you want to take this one within a few hours of taking that. Definitely let your doctor know. maybe he can work with you to start weaning off of some of those as you incorporate this into your protocol. All right, so I just wrote a little usage tip on this. It's a powerful system to be used in combination together as a trio to impact your neurological and limbic systems, reduces sympathetic nervous system and system dominance, which leads to a cascade of stress hormones. Take 1 capsule of this in the morning, roll adaptive on your pulse points, diffuse the adaptive blend. Working with pharmaceuticals, take adaptive a few hours after. That's what I just said. And like I said before, if your doctor's not willing to work with you, that's crazy. You are in control of your health. Fire your doctor. Find a new one who's going to work with you. There's no reason why you have to settle for that. There's so many practitioners out there who are willing to be open to natural medicine. And if they're not, then find a new one. Next. Here we go. Well, a side note I made. People say the essential oils aren't working for me. Well, are you using them on a daily basis? Are you using them consistently? You cannot use something once or twice and say, oh, it's not working, forget it. Essential oils are natural. They're not putting a Band-Aid over a problem. They're not pharmaceuticals. So that is what pharmaceuticals do. They're putting a Band-Aid on a problem. Essential oils are helping to get down to the root of the problem and helping your body to heal itself. They're giving your body supportive mechanisms to help your body heal itself. So use them. Use them. Put them out where you can see them. Don't keep them stored away in your cupboard where, oh my gosh, I haven't used them in a couple weeks. If you've seen my post, I have all of my oils around my house. Come to my house. I invite you to come and look at every room. I have oils in every single room in my house out for us to use. My kids use them. They know where they are. They know what the names are. They know what supports their body already. This here, I'm going to talk to you, is amazing. It is the first of its kind. It is proprietary to doTERRA. It is patented by doTERRA. And it is a, where am I at with the camera? Turmeric dual chamber capsules. I'm going to take one of these out and show you. If you can see this. Inside there is a small capsule, and that is the powder version, and it's the curcuminoids, and on the outside is the turmeric, the turmerones essential oil. Why do you need the curcuminoids and the turmerones together? Well, there has been so much research done. There's 3 different forms of turmeric that are extracted from the root. They're curcuminoids, the turmerones, and the I can't think of the other portion of that. You have to have 2 of them together for bioavailability in your body. You cannot just take one or the other. Turmeric's benefits are amazing, anti-inflammatory, and creating that healthy homeostasis of inflammation in your body. You do not want to get rid of all inflammation in your body. You want to have a good balance of healthy inflammation. So chronic inflammation, that is a huge thing and leading cause for disease and chronic diseases in our country is chronic inflammation. Pain. I mean, you cannot get rid of pain without relieving that chronic inflammation. So the inner capsule is a powder. It's 300 milligrams of curcuminoids extract from the turmeric root. This is typically not absorbed or bioavailable to your body. Whenever you mix it with the turmerones and the turmeric essential oil, it increases the bioavailability to your body by 7-fold. This is a clinical study. They've looked at the cellular complex, the inflammation of the cells. So typically not absorbed. Can't even absorb this even in low doses with, or even 1 milligram without turmerones. So again, pain and inflammation, healthy inflammatory response. Take this on a daily basis. Dr. Hill recommends taking this in combination with copaiba because of the inflammatory response. Reduces oxidative stress. And guys, oxidative stress, this is the reason for disease. This is the reason for aging. Oxidative stress is all around us, that oxidation of our cells. So if we are helping to support our bodies in combating that oxidative stress, this is going to reduce the effects of aging, reduce the effects and signs of disease by eliminating all of that chronic harmful inflammation. So powerful medicinal properties, go to PubMed. There are over 5,000 publications on turmeric and the benefits on our body. Studies that have shown turmeric, but the problem is the bioavailability. Again, now it's no longer an issue because of this brand new exclusive to doTERRA. They are the first to come out with something, and now it is patented. So you're not going to see this anywhere. It's a dual chamber combined with copaiba. This copaiba soft gel, I actually have this with me. I love the copaiba soft gels. Let me grab this for you real quick. So copaiba soft gels, taking this, he said to take turmeric in the morning, copaiba soft gels at night. They work beautifully together. So copaiba is much more affordable than CBD. CBD is another tool in our toolbox, but the problem with CBD is 69% of the CBD on the market has been adulterated or diluted in some way, shape, or form. It is not effective medicinally. Um, if you do get pure, unadulterated CBD, yes, it is effective. But what is the price point to that? They said about $1,000 to get the same effect as the copaiba oil. It works off the cannabinoid system, just like the copaiba oil. So yes, it's another tool in our toolbox, but are you getting pure, unadulterated CBD oil? And no, doTERRA is not hopping on the trend or the bandwagon with CBD oil. We are staying committed to focusing on treating our body as a whole. And again, we're not discounting CBD oil as a part of our toolbox, but be careful with what you get. And you're not going to see doTERRA trending with a lot of what's going on in society. You're going to see doTERRA leading the way in healthcare because they're committed to healthcare. Copaiba has a much more affordability. It has a longer half-life than CBD oil, so basically it means it lasts longer in our body. That's that. We're done talking about it. Next is another supplemental type thing. It is peppermint, enteric coated peppermint. I don't know if you can see the bottle there. Okay, so we know peppermint is amazing for our digestive systems. I literally just took one of these as I have been traveling and I've been feeling to myself in my digestive department. So I just took one of these and it really helped settle and soothe my stomach down. So why enteric coated? Our stomach acid kills everything. Okay. So we want this peppermint or any digestive solutions to get into our small intestine to be effective and potent and powerful to our digestive systems. So without that enteric coating, our stomach acid dissolves everything and it never makes it to our small intestine. That enteric coating is carrageenan free, which is a question we get a lot. It is a vegan and outer shell. So it is getting to our small intestine where we need that benefit, just like our PB Assist, if you want to think about it like that, our probiotics, getting to our small intestine. You want to take this for any sort of intestinal issues that you have, motility issues, constipation, diarrhea, bloating, gas. This is amazing. Take this if you're having an issue. Take this if you know that you're going to eat something that you're going to have an issue, or, you know, this isn't something you're going to want to or need to take all the time. I don't want to say want to because some people with chronic issues might need to take this on a daily basis. But you're really probably looking at as a PRN or as needed basis. So 74% of all of us have digestive issues. I guess we really don't think of it like that because we just think, oh, bloating, gas, you know, constipation, probably what I ate. Yeah, it is probably what we ate, but also what are the bacteria in your gut like? A lot of the foods we eat aren't completely great for us and cause a lot of issues. So getting down to that, 70% of our immunity is found in our gut. So people, we need to really start focusing on our gut health. 70% of our immunity, that's a lot. We wonder why we're getting sick or why we can't fight it. Let's focus on our gut, what we eat, helping our digestive system. Um, so compromised immunity. Digestin soft gels are a great support for this. It is so good for our stomach. It works. It works good. It works fast. Peppermint. So 1 to 2 soft gels before a meal. If you have issues, be proactive. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this first video because there's still a few more products to go over, and I want to make this so that we can watch this in short videos if you need to. I know a lot of you have busy lives, but I'm going to stop this video now, and I hope you have learned so much about those first 3 products and systems that we've talked about, and I hope you're enjoying the new products.